She's a rich girl, she don't try to hide it. Diamonds on the soles of her shoes.
Bohobio is fun. Bohobio is on Hello FM. Bohobio.
Yadiaba Braki 1984 Enterprise at the Akuma Bites ne Akuma Atabi Ginger Lekono Abedjasro. Akuma Bites no yade 20 ni Shentia Pepre Nubna and Nitahini Ahuduo and Ayo. Enua Anna Mrantie Mabawa and Nipabinom at the Boanum Anakrewa. Wonomoswa and Boanumo Etoso. Na Anam or Dumankumanyama or the Ayoninti. A sign one for Swabebre. Afei Yasai war Akuma Atabi Ginger Leko. Ano de kewo JJJJJJ eye power enam atadwe ani akeka duro ninti se wotwa bia e ma wogina wona so peme di wakongosam ememam enti wedie nunum bi bubo bi na wo ho ensepel bitasi ubenya bi wo Ghana fana ba bia telephone 0249 671 984 Akuma bites ne Akuma Atadwe Ginger Leko ekoyo na edadin so.
Now, Rural Bank can see another grand finale. Now, your major question. Rural Bank be some Ghana since 1983. No problem so that. Odine Boshe so operating savings account, current account, and an OG deposit. Nimpuntio and an Edachi account in T Obi Obeko Bank Obia ABB, a Rural Bank man.
Quiz must a year a half Premier Rural Bank PLC. Say simple because of controller loan, Emma a buying you my phone loan, Premier loan, and agriculture or farmers loan. Currently, I have no Premier Rural Bank PLC.
Interesting. Nah.
Must say, na a ban of money transfer services are Western Union. Any diakanyina bekamomo so yebi.
Okay, but just 5 of their branches.
Head office no kunsu yoso swame takwa mekru bako ho tepa ena poku krum mamefa other phone no kra enso so preko mankranso kunsu empasaso any the most current one kra ye wo ebuakwa
Momo Munzama Afrani Premier Rural Bank PLC contestant no wayadie pa. Finally, one numbers
020-998-1738. Website www.thepremierbank.com. Email info@thepremierbank.com.
Now my verdict. Until further notice, I have no Premier Rural Bank PLC. The best rural bank in Ghana. Congratulations. I have no Premier Rural Bank PLC. Growing together.
Asimesino no nedi na wani my experience na egu fufu sui hwe wonni muntra me be kwa UKY afi Commonwealth game eba so UK 23 July ekosi 2nd August no eye 24/7 visa assist for other Roma yenya ye kobi enti asenan sen why busy bi nedi na 24/7 visa assist for be here esanse me sha me process assist see mean to me and witness Ghana wa bra ye gigi gold medals. Our Commonwealth Games eba safimu. Nakobani say no. Commonwealth Games nasi beye dessert. Oh, near 24/7 visa assist for be here. Our passport. No much process nasi amount. Na registration no. Visa application guidance. Eka home. Documentation support. Appointment booking support. And a travel consultation yina shemubi. Na one share. Ye pray. Ye beto so ashe FIFA World Cup 2026. Dieni bi yina kahon. If it's 11 June. Ekwesi 19th July 2026. And the mamin to tell me can't enter my as I said, yeah, he says, Lord, no cry, yasa. And I must answer what to say, one more on crying. North Ridge, woman in Switzerland Embassy edition, Mupe. And the Ajinahona at the number no 0257 956817 and now 0257 956864. Over to the crowd WhatsApp warm. I was 0544 347006 24/7 visa assist for other romantic. Yeah, nice Commonwealth Games.
Yadiaba Braki 1984 Enterprise at the Akuma Bites ne Akuma Atadwi Ginger Lekono Abedjasro. Akuma Bites no yade 20 ni Shentia Pepre Nubna any Nutahini Ahuduo ena ayo. Enua ena Mrantie Mabawa any Nipabinom at the Bowanum Anakrewa. Wonomosua Emwanumu etoso. Na enam Oduma Manuama or the Ayoninti. A sign one for Swabebre. Afei Yasai wo Akuma Atadwi Ginger Leko. Ano de kewo jjjjjjjjjj eye power enam atadwe ani akeka duro ninti se wotwa bia e ma wogina wona so peme di wakongosam ememam enti wedie nunum bi bubo bi na wo ho ensepew bitesi ubenya bi wo Ghana fana ba bia telephone 0249 671 984 akuma bites ne akuma atadwe ginjaleko ekoyo na edadin so
Brichia bo amodupon kese bi etutu Bamu word ne sanyu ato Mrs. Grace Pokuso ama eno akrako ensiedo Poku transporter wanya ni baby koyere ena meka na semi Ebusua se yema etiefo adofo ni ejamfo nyina asonte se nyame adomo a yawada 21st May 2026 bonum ebedi ne na wotweda anopa no so empemu wombebo mass amano ewo St. Francis of Assisi Catholic Church Askwa Kumase enwechi ebusua betena se awia donko ewo Poku transport fee ewo Askwa ni senti ebusua se wotu safre etiefo ne adofo nyina se wo meka wonwen na woni Mrs. Grace Poku na wotweda no ma enyefe hyane so se afade no eye tuntum
Diamonds on the soles of the shoes. Diamonds on.
Hello FM.
Got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Well, that's one way to lose these walking blues. Diamonds on the soles of her shoes. She was physically forgotten, but then she slipped into my pocket with my car keys. She said, "You've taken me for granted because I pleased you, wearing these diamonds." And I could say, ooh.
Hello, FM.
If everybody knows what I'm talking about. As if they're
no, what about Pamusimani Dunum?
Talking about.
It's Monday, May 18th, 2026. I wish you were from Rouse to see the Bohobio On Hello101.5Fm in the bro, baby. I would be I'm sure said by this time I'm brother man sport. 8 year Bohobio. And then remain painful for your chairman Fifi Mensa, a Bantama chairman of the MPP. Nana Krobia Santi, a broadcast journalist, or a member of the NDC's communications team in the Ashanti region. Mr. Boachi Yadom, and as Mr. Yadom Boachi, educationist, science, a political analyst.
To compensate for his ordinary
The Patrick Fisher said no to Bebo, Bonnie and Tani and Jenny or my Ghana. So, Kaya, what you call a year last week, and the office of the flag bearer of the MPP. Here Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, or the Kratemi Babon Church said democracy and free speech under siege. Not just a economic the Fapima.
Now, my party, Republic versus NPP party. Kwame Abronye any party said me and I want to cancel my court no so say one can we will say and as is here as I do we NPP for more Kwame and as we NPP into na more that is invalid around.
This time on remand, so say you better the substantive matter in court. Reactions from both majority and minority. Now, so the majority side, government spokesperson, you are Felix Fusukwachi Babonti Bekasaya, said the MPP, now the law is the law, under the tenor of governance. Nipebi Omokaseti Amra, Ebini the Muntie 3, that's under the presidency of John Mahama. The Muntie 3, Yadomoko jail. NPP for no many Giomo and even under the tenor of Nana Dankwa Kufuado, almost cited the examples of Captain Smart, Kwabena Bubiansa, Mokaye Kapia Studio, and some minority leader, the leader of the minority in Ghana's parliament, Yera Afenyo Marcus, and so not was signal. Now, Yera Afenyo Marcus, then some walking in and say, MPP, Woman for Casafin. So, they were buying by fire amount for you do a nam so Macassa no much from Maginino. Yabura, any tears. So, what's the simple Abronia Naso Bibi Awakasa? Now, what do you go Bufino? The Panitico court in a civil matter, a cocope remedies, not just a cocope pata, in Kawadian Kayadubre. So, be put cassette will be Danny Panobon Yosua, and Cobomadia, the Assembly Pimo quarter, court Bediamasani Pan. So Becassa, near Becho, maybe I do Sunani near do concry. Maybe I do fear, I'm not sure near do concry. Or say, Bill, I had money pounds so I had children. Bill, crowd, a boom, a bill, the sum of the bill.
But yes, I say, particular judge, or no Ubusa as a leader, the choice of words lay a little bit too hard.
Ghana government and the Republic of Ghana. IMF bailout program and Yankupon Ayadum, ya complete the IMF extended credit facility ECF program. Ya complete programming and I buy say a woman say about my complete program. Then so ya free IMF is no chese yan twa ho free mu kra an ye ko enso nyanko sorry ya kan say IMF ni aban be kan bo
continue
non-financial policy coordination
instrument that judge that calling on the CJ so believe legacy
long-term fiscal stability not just in the 10 years ahead of us 15 years 20 years ahead of us the economy net me are better or see inflation has reduced significantly. See the non against other currencies. See the non and now we Ghana kaya dear. Now the Tutusika Yana Fibian that's public debt as share of the GDP. Or see a no swap from pa. Now just say Nam Paso. Then so we 17th assistance program from the IMF. And now they bet you IMF from Hukra. You know Ben Nantikakra. Now be some of the boy and boy and someone we know. And now they be quack more once of my iska. Say I think I know the boy. A policy direction normally boy. We also any the new development from the government after Ghana. The 17th extended credit facility program with the International Monetary Fund. That is from 1957 now. Independence. The shall see a IMF 1960.
deliver on time.
ABC and from the IMF program. Office of the former regional minister, Honorable Simon Osei Mensah, Minister MP. Now, what the crata be about if we appear, I bet you Premier can crata. Any kokobo, any or sign the crata was sign home. Say, Symbian Crophobic Cafan, say, one more can simply the Tian and Momu. Answer no credit. About whom would be as uncle, but who have his answer. Then so we can say now or sin and say crowd. Mamma Mary, we see our cannas and tea Pentecost chairman. Assembly by a no Macaco, you also need to put the Babon team. Cratan, a what, you better bring any kind. Dear Boo who name you. All right, go so we never have.
No, bonsoir grand frère.
What is you? We are making the meeting.
Oh, we have been to
hold me home.
I finish.
Waku?
Yes, sir. Boss.
The kind Fajaton dear no. Tuja.
Okay.
Now for we are Honorable Simon Osei Mensah Kratano. Ya go into it. Now if we jam a now sorry, I'm in pain for twasso.
I see. Okay. Yo, are you abusia akuma bites? Ana akoma atadwele call ene busuya dia ba musemo modena munyi bi namnom na mtimi muam na energy emama hoade mamunya adwuma no pa wo hu we hama ne dia ye kamo wo hu na chesa hu meka wom ankasa oba bu se asiri tuwa no meko saa so na busuya osisi ya de no na ko na afia boost wa ankasa appetite no nti wutumi edidi fine pa wo sexual drive so de fanta bruta ayi superb enu ano eye akoma bitters ene ye ka ho asem no ene ye di akoma tadwele call nso dia peso dia bremu ese eno so wunya bi bebo apa enu ginger ginam ena afeso kra tadwe no ankasa nso wom enti wunya bi etimi boawo hwe emambogen dia fusan kama ti widie nyina timi sin na so fine pa nti ebusia no so wugya so obetimi nya bi wompema godie die jai okọ paps bia benya bia to ena afen so kra okọ bars so a bi ho ena shops sports ni nyina obetimi nya bi na akọ Amo Enterprise ena afe na Najima Enterprise ena afe Rosanna Enterprise eho nyina enterprises obetimi wo free number we ya wawie 0249671984 0249671984 unya frana chese N1 no ana afebusia ka kire se se die unya ko specialized company limited dia anomni dia bapa enya agro kutwi he ya nkransa oboase kwan ya so na okwa special tangerine ye cocktail ye grape ye cola ye apple ye fun time energy drink no na wedding as engagement ase be bias na busia servo na banso ni ahomeka wom ameka wo pa insurance wo ho no sachet mu di ho bottles mu di ho dispensers bottles mu di ho ni nyina e town timpacho bo modin bia na so FGB now ton so a skaba button fine wo number ni 0501 301228 0501301228 ufra enu no na afi yakwenim jaga 4 bitters yabusia ka chose no so tabia company limited o madaro mano mayen fine pa dia mayen na unya bi ebuwa papa ohu we eye carefully selected tropical plants extracts and yen kama ohu amani ndubranom kama pa ni ahye sua na di ho anso so adum ni edi abremo wosisi yade no maneko na fi premature ejaculation bema ukuboni mu onko be bia seconds no we just seconds mesro bo modern me antu ese di no bo modern so no bi na fi pass kuku na jai bi chin so kran so ebeboa wo ma oba so ya so tutuwi na ba wie woni muto na nso so afiri ho no wetimeti bi di kama ohu we was drink responsibly the town menu bia wutimi etobi na ne krakra mo so edioto town ya ni aka che wose ya bamamo ankasa wo ya wodi village junction ye wo se wodro Kumasi children's home wo na ho kam na samo no ya nton yo da ye to ye de man han wo 4x4 cross country ni Pajaros Land Cruisers afi CRVs ni nyina wo town na saloon cars se samoni sika bi ekuta obi a wo so de fa bra wo betimi nya bia to ni bonya den no anse busia betimi nya yakọ enu an no edioto
wonya duru wo wie kra bo modin bia na busia won so frɛ na gibe wedding ubetim dia ye any afi engagement any dia ka ho nyina wonya duru kwa dia eye edi oto ekwa ma me fa number ma ne ku hu omo ne no mo nkomo a eno number 1 ye eye 0244 0633 910244 0633 91 wonya frɛ pe no ano he wonya frɛ ubroni nso kra nso a enso ye frɛ come on and here 0266 439327 wunya frane chese dem na burusia ukana upeno yaso ya mobi umpi we umpedie very simple cry boss when you make ya
wa me ko enti abusuafo kwaku wusu aduo memeda ase ene adwatonde na wo de atodwade ama me no now let's get into serious business into Mr. say we bio radio na ufi pani bi wo ebenwa Fred no so meti na se mo hu yi pa mo so Facebook access no we live on Facebook enti beti ya join here na fe wo contributions so the views wo de wo so de hye wo kuku so no de aba if say democracy ka na me so minkebi me kan na so akan bi kan na so makan bi na me bisa anyway is democratic and free speech under siege na me kan sa so na me bisa se enei ekwan a wo so kasa no ekwan da manim ekwan da semu ana empayfo ha enche bia ye besi kunya ne adwodwo batwaku krata no abo Simon Osemense na me wo de fi appeal du kuma se na dia ba krata no osese from the first paragraph to the last paragraph. What that's here, patronit you.
Commander, that's it. Someone of Semensa, Unmismedia Besson, Corno, Mantumi, regional minister. They say the Yankopon Daroma MPP regime. They say the would my echo Omo party a free munti, not just say, oh, and I free just way, and I see free a bemu and Tiwofi. Now, what track at Tintia Babbe does it. Ghana menyina ene woda yese se die nkan waso dia ho brasie mu pa ne ni die ne obuomu ena woda se woda obibia se number 1 die edi nkan asida piesie ne waso de mu otumfu nyankropon seba se yi adom na daroma obua na impremienu emu ena nana adedan kokufado ema na be ye regional minister nyankopon obua na hwe no so wa ma no ho amasam Emma aye di edin nyina mu no wo boa no bo no ho ban emma na kwankyere enya futu ene de ka ho nyina ama no dwumadie no wo de ba 8 year period no wo de ba awieye asomdwemu afi de toso mienu nie SSC so wo de asida kese pa emma omampani na adankukufu ado omampenda da se wono so nya reshimu ni gidi wurumu sa emma wo de di breakers here tesa de hyenza ni premium ni nyina so no wo sese wa na asia no wetiafo papa nyankopo twedi ampon wo nhia no wada na se pa nyenu wachi nso otumfo opem so na se tu se eye ne nana prekope eno no otumfo nso bua no pa manukrumu ni nusum ni nyina mu no otumfo gina na chi achigina pa bompaye mana futuo eni akwankyere bia ema aye ni dwumadie no ebe wi asumdwum nti otumfo penso wona nase wadawase afenso so aye o mampenda da John ajekum kufo wono so so wada nase pa fiso mampeni kufo nso bua no afutuo mu ni akwankyere mu bibia mu na montuo mu no o mampeni dada kufo bua no ena His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Baumia no so a vice president at the time wono so abuana pa nyankopon hia no pa wono anso so na itu amanyokue franka no woso wode nyankopon twedi ampon eda na se wode mpanifo nyina ase na afien so wode baaye eye Christian council efo mpanifo nyina e Christofo nyina mpanifo ni Muslim clergy eni asofo nyina kukudam eni pense wo mo bom wode nyina ne church nyina pa wo se ya na tomre bi abra no omko regional coordinating council ne penso no mako bompa ye pa eni eden so agye diama eye asanteman eni Ghana man eni afena na mu tutuo nyina mu no wo mu nyina nsoso no ne krumu ne wo daw mase pa wa no masia na omu yetiafo si drumi bia na den nyanso nyankopon na daroma na o mama ne futuo eni akwankyera na afei enso so eni watu asoi ese sisi a wɔda yɛ nyinaa yɛaseɛ na ɛyɛ Ghanafoɔ nyinaa wɔda yɛaseɛ yi wonyi ɛyɛ Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council for ɛnso so ɛnsi nkyɛn da wɔda wɔn ase MMDEs wɔda wɔn ase ɛna afei district and regional heads ɛyɛ MDS wɔn nyinaa wɔda wɔn ase ɛna afei nso special appreciation ɛna aseɛ kɛseɛ sonko paa nso wɔde bi nso ɛma ɛyɛ aboafoɔ ɛna afei TUC4 ɛne TAG4 ɛne traders adwudifoɔ ɛna afei kura mpo ne GPRTCC F4 ɛne GPRTU4 ɛne so many other associations ɛkuakuo nyinaa wɔso wɔde nyinaa ase papa
the media and the political parties
sɛ ɛno wɔ akyerɛ ha yɛkeka nyinaa ba ɛna afei wɔtoa so nso no ɛba n'anim mediafoɔ yɛso mo kan wɔse chiefs na nanom nyinaa ka ho anim nsɛntwerɛfoɔ nyinaa immense support paa mo de ta mo n'akyi paa no kurom nie no wontimi enyimu enso ensi hoda wode obia ase papa na afei wɔtoa so ɛsɛ obeye Ashanti Regional Minister yi sɛ ebinu wɔ hɔ a wɔfom wɔnom a obia mfa enkyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ sɛ buapaye ananya buapaye ne nyinaa mu no yɛ nyinaa yɛ mfa nkyɛ wɔno nso so obi fom wɔn a wɔno nso so wɔde akyɛ na adeɛ baako a ha ne nie wasi adeɛ baako a ha no paa enie ɛsɛ video bi wɔ hɔ ɛne audio bi wɔ hɔ ya nipa hyɛ da paa no ya yɛ ɛne di gu n'anim aseɛ wɔsɛ ɛyɛ 2020 ɛne 2024 election mu baabi ɛna obi hyɛ da ɛfa video de ba abɔnten sɛ wɔno nsa bio na no atia yɛnuanom a wɔn wɔ esire mu ɛne yɛnuanom nkramofo Muslim communities ɛne afei the northern descents wɔsɛ ɛdeɛ ba asɛm no na wɔsɛ saa deɛ wei akɔso akyɛ oya ne yakɔyaba oya no akɔyaba woyi ne ho ano bebia enye yie woyi ne ho ano bebia enye yie adeɛ baako a ɛwɔkyɛ sɛ ɛha no wɔso wakankanka sɛ saa video enye me nkɔka bibisa menye bibisa ɛdeɛ nipa nso so ɔtɛkyere nso no wonhu nipa korɔ nipa ne faceless wohu na wɔse nansi antam kora mpo na ɛyɛ yɛ maame dubinum ɛkɔka asɛm bi okɛ ɛyɛ Dr. Mary Wusi ɔka asɛm bi etia yɛ Church of Pentecost wɔn chairman ɛyɛ Apostle Nyamekyei ɛne deɛ wɔn ka asɛsɛ bi a obi ɛyɛ bibi mfomso bi anhwɛ yi a yɛbɛyi ne yɛ na kɔstream kora ne akɔtwe na so yi ɛno ho asɛm yɛ ka ne nyinaa mu no ne asa akɔpagya video yi ɛne audio nsa de aba ɛsɛ mmere bi abɛsere kɔ Ashanti Regional Minister Honorable Samuel Semenza ɛka asɛm sɛ na saa asɛm yɛ ka ho asɛm mekɔka no wai mayi me ho ano baabia ɛnyɛ yie mayi me ho ano baabia ɛnyɛ yie nti wɔno deɛ wɔka kyerɛ nipa korɔ no a wɔyɛ saa deɛ no wɔtɛ kyerɛ sɛ ni wɔyi nipa baako anaasɛ nipa mmienu akuakuo wɔka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ ɛnɛ yi a wɔde saa aseda adeɛ yɛ ba abɔnten yɛ ka ma obi ateɛ yi wɔn nipa korɔ no wɔn mmra abɔnten tɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛntɛ mu ani nipadua nyina mu wontimi mfa nkyɛ da ane de ne waka to wase ano de ano ne ade ba ko wontimi mfa nkyɛ da bia da enti nipa kro no emra bonte wono ani afi na wonu na busua ani asanteman ani ganafo nyina wo mra bonten anya saa dia sabio eye ne mpaye ye obekɔ no ani obi enko na enko bompaye na sabio emfa ma ne busuyefuo ani ensama okeka na ho na bebre minima da commander sam nka na fidie
sa dia ka so watro na kuma so asem no
ayo ani wo chese de wo kan nyina ani sei se eye damo so se tro se ye de ben yo
o se wo bo Nyankopon pa ye se saa nipa no anase saa nipa ku a wo mudi se adwuma no nyame mmom nkwatenten ne mmom kwatenten a abodam wo mu wutie enye omon ko a wo ma nananom ene a won toato so ebedi saa nipa na chi nyina aha na onimse ni nyame de oitimiye I know my God is able. Amen.
And in conclusion, and in where we hold the chese and odi was one mood pa the commander muya there and in conclusion and once in ese what da Ghana fo nyina se si aboa no ade nyina mu no no obo tum fo Nyankopon pan so de me nyina enti we say I am eternally grateful to you all and one no signed. Thank you. And may the Almighty God and bless you all. Gracious Father, bless us all Enuano signed a former Ashanti Regional Minister Honorable Simon Osemensa.
All right.
The commander
Well, good evening to you, Honorable Simon Osemensa. This is not subject to any discussion or no. Ni press statement on recent development. Obo Yemame Mary Wizidin and obo the Greater Accra Regional Minister Susudin. Also, Monsem ne Babontin. A man for be recirculating those videos concerning purported to be him and Yonwa. Watch much into Umberto Akoswaya Sadia. And Adrimu how. Enkosa akofo so yo monko a omo want to aso be do machi e to no we da ase de si hasabe penfo ha na mamenchia Kwame Asare Paul Asare Bantima de hie Kwame Asare ni baby a wobia mechiao na sabe de penfo atena se chairman Fifi e wo ha Bantima chairman of the MPP na Akrobi Asante broadcast journalist, a member of the NDC's communications team, and Mr. Yadon Boach, educationist, political analyst. 0265 170 336 0265 170 336. We are live on Facebook. Wait me joining your hope. Make Chief Samson Kwame Nyameche. The team remains the same. Mark June or ha, Kenneth Oben or ha. Yes, DJ Mark June now. Betwaso Ediama. I'm paying for my Baba. Now, answer never call. Now, you shall say with democracy and free speech under siege. There were two voices and the Republic versus one belongs to the minority leader in Ghana's parliament, NPP party. And the Twasso presidential staffer, the presidency.
That your 4 years is now left with some 2.5 years. Your time will come. Those judges should know that President Mohammed's tenure will soon come to an end. They should know this, that God willing, 2028 will be Dr. Bohobio's term. Indeed, say that he's remanding Abronye into BNI custody until the case is finally determined. Such a judge can never have my respect. I pray that he summons me for contempt. Yes. I will continue to disrespect him until he upholds the law. He's gone beyond his judicial function. And it is not his first. It's as if he has been selected purposely to achieve this. He doesn't talk law. I don't know whether he ever passed his law exam. It's a shame. It's a shame on the judiciary. And my Lord Bafuboni must pay attention to this. For whatever it is, it's about his legacy. I'm told by December he will be 70 and he will be gone. Is that the legacy he wants to leave after Tokonu was booted out of office? And all manner of accusation leveled against Tokonu. Is that the judiciary? Yes. The judiciary, they said they were going to reset. Is that the reset where a judge will say he is remanding an accused? Because if he allows him to go home, if he grants him bail, he is likely to talk again. So he should remain in custody. In fact, at first, his pronouncement was that Abronyo should go to Nsawam until the case is finally determined. He's already prejudiced the outcome of the case. And this man says he's a judge. I should respect him. No way. No way. And some fool say,
Hello FM.
Baumia, His Excellency Baumia, press statement today, me fool said, Henison called the back. Ne before na ne tank of when you can dear me a time me many cramp or non be corn home me su corn hodia no care me su corn hodia vice president. What are you talking about? Dear be no kind no back accountability. Person me come in on nothing. Me the su corn board for the su corn hodia no kind. I just am now okay. no kind me dey be anko for me come ho say because of our Communications Act investment can be asem me can dey mi ko me ko be asem ni pa ne say nyam yes ma enti dey be anko for me come ho asem me di su ko ba omi afi me anga sam ho nsem e wo mu me pese me ka me ye adwuma ma nya hwe ne no obetimi aye bibi ene de obetimi aye bibi wa tro ade no wan trompo no wanka ba omi a wo so o leader o ye me e bia still he's a mate.
Hello FM.
Right, Dr. Baumia letter Babontin, minority leader, so the other beto so. Sir, indeed, Judge our teenage circuit court judge, no, and Yadu Bitty Bubiamano, he's not a judge, maybe a detective mano. And I had done to say Baumia of all people, Salet and Uncle South Press Statement, Uncle Sabah, because Emra also near turning now, Dr. Baumia Vice President, Osmani Pakrama Muko, no Pakrama, one carry. Mr. Bache,
you wouldn't say.
Commander, Mammy shall see through. But Mammy, I'm paying for your Chairman Pabba. Chairman Aboko. But my dear, what woman Ubia, Chairman Fifi Aneko. Kakre be ne be on Benman, Ben Judas, be Kakre,
Eduma Pantoso.
Very good.
Chairman Fifi, dear, no
Chairman Fifi. Oh, there be challenge in the Emra. Challenge in the crowd, now you're the best.
In Siaga.
I'm Kobebia. Nana Krabia.
I know what you do.
Now, what I asked you, we come up to him. Ask you,
oh, yeah, me ask nothing, but this tournament in the Premier League.
We must also pass now. Now, Bibia Boko.
And I'm going to see you.
Okay. Chairman, and I question you.
I said your coffee video no. Nana kwesi is always on the lead.
Okay.
Na obewini so.
You don't change a winning captain just like that.
Certainly yes. That one for real.
Just like that.
No. No, but Nana kwesi is winning. Solid.
All right.
He's winning. Unabated.
All right. Women and chairman Nana Yao. Hot Lottery chairman.
Oh, so when you said the Mamreda no fan to
one fan to another say, no one from Quine, and then Mr. Chairman and I have where I do. Chairman General, and the Chairman General Assembly members you are also.
Yes, sir, this one goes in Shanisa.
Amen. Price precise.
Hello, affair.
Did millions, EDV.
So Medical Caruso is them here. PTA chairman of Ghana Stem. Or Syria.
Yeah.
Na me financial secretary, PTA financial secretary.
Why then?
Otie show no me ebe so show we there. They be otie because me ba be no send me a message.
Hello, affair.
Almost say me project school na aban school dey say project private school
bia we be out in project bia jumedi bia
from Omabeko school say school of choice to me kind of ababra say wow say we ye man on afi o say enkware ma kwane mu wa betu man no be me nyina bi ye de enkware nyina ko ye internship ko be just to some be su adwuma no on the field.
Okay.
And a very
STEM school.
Yes.
Ghana STEM secondary technical. All right. Mr. Wache.
Yo, Commander. Menchia Krobia. Na menka nche se omo kasa ma chairman na question ya mo mamu ani nyeden because yes nkrofo peso mutu. Mo mamu ani nyeden. Me yonko no.
Ba woni bibi. Wo yonko ne chairman na question na mo no kasa so ma na ni nyeden. Wo a wodi sa na nim no. Se wo ani yeden na wachita fo na ni su be yeden.
There why am amu ide at least we say onya one time be e kan.
Why not?
Sa so na me chia fifi nso so say anwumre ye nyina be hia. Commander kan anwumre me nchia. Na emum wa unua WO1 retired Samuel Ado.
Okay.
Osame mfanenchia emam.
Mechiane pa.
Oya retired army officer.
Soldier for
as a CM so was head of security or Konfanoche community bank Ekrum Yamoas. Ono nkwan mechia no na me wo asem ketu e bia mpeso mam kwan na ka be 30 seconds pa me srewa. Nyame nhyiraw. In fact, na no fiada. Na me hwe TV, na me tie TV news or GTV. Na me hunade bia mani anye ho kra to register me protest ene. Senka mo betimi a momfa nuro mampani kura ni mame.
Na eden.
Yese nkrofo bi ye fra omo gaming commission. Omo hwe
ma cha to ne
all sort of a manner of gambling lotto near the other omo hwe so no. Ene de omo akama ya broflies na friend gaming commission. Ka kane no anke be kasa ye cha to. Ba na de yesi gaming commission. So ahu. Ena no wonum kosi a yese. Omo anya 20 years into omo kodi omo anniversary. Senka nya adebone. Enka ne kwa so ano no. Me mate sesa a group no kura no omo epesika ema oman Ghana because chacha de ukotwa aban no mum na nya sika kese me na aka kire me ofa ba ko say masa o loto na ade ayi wadwuma loto o pa ban ya bunu kwase na wo ni aban ho na hia sika ono otu adwuma efo ka enti loto de okoto aban benya sika se wo aboto no
enokwe
eye enti wo munya sika ma ban ye bia na ban kura de tua ye ya ba adwuma ka ye mini problem bia with them na se mu kohyia ni mo adi mu anniversary no omu program na se ho no a school fu a hihye uniform etete ho
ene enye
a school fu nkwada o ena omu kire omu kwan ye fa so se poka o se de yu ade ye sisi bia ba yi a o wan no ana kwansi bebira begum e bi si so nche se ho no omu na say na school for they had omu be pedi
asema okay gaming commission akra kase below 18 you cannot engage in any type of gaming.
It is a gaming commission for more than 20 years na mo di mu anniversary a school for the omu be pedi wo ho a school for me school uniform GTV ya mani ya gani mitie GTV pa me GTV pa enti aye me nwanwa free Friday no e de abesi na me percent ko bi ansa me o mampani so obi etia o mo mampani ama ne ma me ani de kwa so no mu sa ankrofo de entia o de school for nkotena ho bi obi be ka say o mo amema school for ne scholarship you could have gone to their school to present that presentation
to them. That stand the one mom scholarships
and now class what is here dan wo school
introducing them to gambling no anya the best intime no ya adwene
intime sra mo hwehwe mu mame
right but you okay anymore
Yanko voices na yetie ye no so.
Yes. Plus democracy and free speech under siege as described by Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Bibia ni hwa e kire se enye democracy na ye practice. Ghana ha yetie the 1992 Fourth Republican Constitution which came into effect on 7 January 1993 is still in force. And amongst the fundamental principles in that constitution are the principles of fundamental human rights, which includes freedom of speech, freedom of association, freedom of worship, right to vote, right to be voted for, right to do whatever is allowed by the law to do. So person kasa bibi anchechero. And the constitution there, one day was at the these fundamental human rights are entrenched in the constitution. Yense sanu yenyim free ho enti opeso ase sanu agisi yenyina ekwato aba referendum ansa no atimi ayi free ho na commander sa achechire ne judges ya politicians e control o money ade no commander me nkama Ghana ni bia so nte se so far as ya MPP ni NDC da so di yeso no enyaida nti so ni awo mpeso bedemu a
ewo ho
wo say
ewo ho say you control judges in this country.
Oh, why not? Na da bia mba ha men kan kiro say se e da sori anopa ahaban kura e beti free dua so atofem no Ghana ha politician dey control.
Okay.
And the politicians almost everything, partisan politicians. So we are NDC na party betna so a monam control bibia. We are MPP na party betna so a monam control bibia. Appointment bia wo man mu bia. I just say bia so for appointment dey. E no mo sori nko ana e. They are bia no kran politicians ni bo wure. So, I no from me influence. Enti the American say democracy ne dey wo ho. But se wudi ya won peso obedemu a te se de papa na wo boni din no edemu no a wo pa no akasa yi ana wo pa no ahwe okasa yi
na Mr. Wachi ye de wo kasa so na obedemu kasa so na obedemu a na ne ahwe yesusu na ekoka manfo so kasa bo ahwe mu yam because you say the pan kakra na wo so se bia me koka ye be kasa
medem ye nse sada wo de ya bai se ma fifi be kasa kro bia be kasa we be cite examples as to when ono ne party wo opposition in Crawford mo kasama ye chiche wo mo sa na che ma fifi so be cite examples say CI wo no so ne party wo opposition ne Crawford ye chiche wo mo and I no cry dem te say MPP ni bi kase say we NDC ni pa na nyame yo adom ne to aba na se san wo pa adwane free Ghana na me kura me mpa bo no Sanka MPP for Baba Bechi and this for Yenagum. Then this for Baba Bechi MPP for Yenagum. Hello, no, Ababe D yet, my
Chief Semenya Bonibia won't mention you.
I said, Tina make us a walk
you won't change of government. You only pepping to so na masem na bayan science no masia babemu na bayan sister no musan kwa tenafia opposition party members but they don't get into trouble.
Buy kasa obi a meche ye because yen can some board ntia obi a na so be kasa obi a outspoken dia ene nyame anyo adma you will sleep inside over them.
But I believe you should be able to be outspoken. Kasa obi outspoken obi a won strasem.
Ebia na buy America gave me commission for the
very good. Na some strasem
dia na America. But woman no dia na woman Canada they are doing that for future political expediency. Well, we bet me a dia tem more and then una o party batch na ye mo appointment.
Okay.
And no omo ye na no anso no omo so di tuatua wo mo ahoka. Enti we ba na ne nkrofo di atem a we ba wo mo timi di atem no omo appointment. Na we party we nso so mba hu say eh ene mam so nyire me hu ni atem na me so ye ba me ba ya mam appointment. Na we nso ahu say eh ene sa de a ye starting chichi wo mo. Ye nkwhye judges ye chi ni ye njelu wo mo. Ye nkwhye police ye chi. Ye nkwhye national security institutions here enti achechera no say NDC abetena power no ochichi MPP for kasa ana MPP for abetena power no ochichi NDC for kasa no commander enyaida until say bia NDC ni MPP nyina be free so my enyaida enti medie me no enya fe na me be kom de obi kan ye ana de obi anka ana de obi asem o kafa jeje bi hu a ana on kan fa no ho ana articles and Kotu Act Act 90 says whatever nina no fu anywhere me ehia me because minimum mienu na minimum yenso minimum say de tie bia no obefa kwan bia so manipulate mra no na ode wahyem na ode ya kire wunyansa because we are the political opponent enya hwentira enti say open year o party wo opposition a no ahwewa no yi sa wo mpese obeda mu a ebia no obo ho no kra no prison ho na remind ho okọ na ye ne de because onim so okọ de aba e de abaji nyambo ne party for
ni Ghana ha no prison corner for mu
sa ne adentina da bia okọ ba na aba no asa be kasa
but so mu yi prison documentaries say ye police remand say ye prison remand o he tibia remand for no komu a ena for mu
eno na that o de be campaign aka say me ye wo opposition me da mu ntimo aba mama appointment eno anu om de beka enti medie commander de meka ne say ye pa ye me kasa ni emre nyam ye mpenso so ne ye beka sasa ne ye bechichi ye na politicians be judges echi ajeri nkrofo a ayo omo a cup of tea because no omo be ye enya de a omo ayo omo adwene so omo be jai between MPP and NDC wo ye dey ensesa da enya da ebi bedru ba bi no obi de be kase asa
Hello FM
obi be kase me ba ye ensem a mu kafa me hu nyinaa manche wantum we na me nam so ameche wo ba wo de wo ba ye hwe bibi kitwa bi wachi me atomo na emisa ba bie mu a eno ano mbeke ka other than that no say yes vindictiveness my oyi aye bibi me nso me ye ne bi atu aka na ye be ye de ya me de chairman commander between NPP and NDC sade no enyaida no matter the personalities involved.
Mr. Bachi, finally, mpese mi bisa se yeyi amanyofo no esi nchen a obi ano etimemu ni asem se ne boa o se otimi voice out o se otimi ka na ukokasa na yacho ukokasa na yacho o se okasa mra kwan so de but kasa ne yacho no sina mbidi kan bisa ya hwe ye nsusu a ye be pia nipa ama sebia bia no kwanya amanyosem
na Ghana ha me no mienu ye nya nkwada o nipa dodo sai ne ate so omo akasa omo she political clove omo she partisan political clove ayacho omo da
okay
me kasa free kasa yi ya na mba ya maka nkrofo bi de sa de omo ye yenye ho na ebeche me
until the arrest are normally politically motivated
the partisan politicians now obi a onye politician pa obeka sem bi ebeche no na chese asem no can is so serious it damages the reputation of the country as he will never be arrested so won share partisan clove a bibia no he kire say wahu bibia enye wo manhim na wo kan obi abeche
all right
asofui a wo mo kasa da bia the worst scenario kura na say bia nkrofo bedu atem na say be cho pa de me hu bi sa ba wo mo aho no de they know say me ma bai ma me improving kire me opponents ne say me yedai me otumi ono so ba no so be prove a kire me say on so otumi me kasem bi na say na ne nyi ho no so a kime no de ma shem.
So we are not practicing the rule of law in essence.
We are practicing the rule of law.
By using the rule of law to criminalize your opponent.
For those of us countrymen and women, active partisan politicians, the rule of law no home. But for the two of them and their activists, oh yeah, then yeah, sa ne be. And the commander, mama me yang high. Sa no be.
Baraski was a Cyrano say Afenya Markins was on top of the issues yesterday during the press conference. Free speech is under siege in modern Ghana. The NDC and the president should know power will shift one day. Ochia Santiman Kuka, JFK, Usu Bempo Winshire so fantastic Wilberforce. It was Sefia Sanwen so. Or say the MPP National Youth Organizer Salah Mustafa sat on radio and insulted President Mahama without any arrest because he was in power. Today, the MPP is telling the NDC is using power to intimidate them. I condemn any form of insult and unnecessary criticism. But where were they when Apia Stadium was arrested for similar issues? Where were they when Captain Smart was arrested and prosecuted twice in 2022? And where were they when Ohinaba Buama was picked up by security when he criticized Dodankwa Akufo-Addo? Benji say it's good Ghana wouldn't go to the IMF again. Now there is no e-levy, betting taxes, etc. Free SHS is also going on well, but still the government get money to do something small here, something small there. Now I say let's give time some time. The propaganda won't get mouth to talk again. Ochia Okunkom MC Atuman Webiaja South. Martin okay, Komensa will pillar 2 Domi in Accra. Free Abronya now kudos honorable Charles. AKA OT, next Greater Accra Regional Assistant Secretary, and after the 90 next MPP US Treasurer. We come Mensa Pillar 2. Martin John was just Domi Abra. Afenyo Markins has said it all. In fact, the judge shouldn't qualify to even be called a judge. Regards to my mother, Auntie Ekria Ajinkwa, Isansi Bontifufu, and Maxwell
now, my party, be back at you. Now, 70 city a Republic versus Kwame Bafwa Bronya.
Any opportunity, the Mamenchet Abushan Fokakra, in Chabantama constituency, New Patriotic Party members, executives, coordinators, polling station executives. I know Munina Babeka, Yoku Cassiano, and they did 2 Ababeka home. They say they are 7 per polling station. So far, it's been very peaceful. Akaka cry by so na yewina bibiaso every pay wo bantama me for opportunities uncha ba yes kapa from Marcus otie o Leeds UK one na brantie omutie pa me chia omukwanso nkoso enchana na mankwa wo hwidim otie program no ena na santene mafo omunyina so wo hwidim omuso omutie Aji amina o meduma bantima delegate the bantima this year but meduma na sisi oti onene busua enwumre omususu omutie ye pa me chetie fo nyina omo omutie program ye enwumre nyina me chi obi akwan sonkoso nokreni ohwe de ekoso ewo Ghana sisi ade a na mancha santima ekoka chemode no kwa apia Chiana Kwanson Kosopa. Sami B. Nukreni. Osha de ekoso o Ghana sisi adia. Neze democracy na say. Ya betina ha as politicians. Then biani aka asem to suit yen because if he say sa na wo say ya. Ya man em konanim da. In 8 years of MPP administration, I don't remember say yet you be free Kumasi at the bullion vans van be a friend Black Maria was a wine at your mutinam de moko crank because ya casa etiana nado danko kufado. In fact obitina radio so TV so mekai eka so no de enka ko no kwa president plain crowd timu odi tu kwan and crash emanimu ama sa ukasa asem no kra ne kamu pa no you are wishing death on the president of the country treasonous but nanado say onye interested wan so and this for kansemo ya kire ye Uganda ha ni nyina the new patriotic party government emmening nsem no edi shewomum because kasa na ema nkwan ma nipa bi aka na dwen no MPP aban a tika mem ka biase ene de bae kai zamebi zameka ya criminal libel law emi se yewra mampanyi kufo abreso na nanado dankwa na ya attorney general eno mo hwe yifiri ho ana meboa nanado bae so ben hansem ra no ma freedom of speech be ye kese intend this for kansam yi ya gu MPP so bad say na nsem ni bi wo ha otikra na asefem but not once any but not once any the Black Maria ekofo obi watakra de say wakaseti ya president ya de na ekon kan ni akwa kana semo chachuchi kata semo che na sorry dem chachuchi kata case na nye say wakaseti ya president o na ye criminal issue and the infant nchen okay and nsem na ye ka no hwe so obi kwatena radio so TV so obi tina ne dem fa ne phone e de hwe no so eye video na okana sem na asem no wanka wo say minya president amebo no tuo wanka anything incriminating freedom of speech or canading and no should we criminalize it as far as I'm concerned minya law nti mempese make a card ye minim na mum me feel say I was say mo kire meduru ba bia na yete ase which one is criminal which one is civil now say if a criminal court na wo sunwane etwa mu adi kosi enkran nyina no ebia ntimi nya adwuma say e was ye kwachi obi say wakasetia president nti ye chewa e was ye do kwankran ye particular judges ye do kwom hwe okọ abrochire member bia comedians metimi aka say comedians have earned the right to jokingly speak against presidents omokra srebi eyomani enko ba bia fanti comedy kwatenani TikTok so ni comedy adechi ani achene de konkran so many people as I'm talking to you from January 7th 2025 ebesi same no say over 18 people have been arrested and yet so yeah mouse near the konkran because enkran there was special judges omo de omunim san sem wedi na minim se judges e wo sunwane Kumase any of the other regions no assembly se omuntimi ni armed robbery cases omutimi di murder cases omutimi di na emomo bi akasetia President Mahama de just said konkran na minim da until say Mahama ne na ban e baaye nsem hia Ghana for ne Ghana for wa ni brem ahokyerem eno no ya nwene ho na emom yam 25 President Mahama holier than thou yam obi anu se sabi mfumso ni no enti sa okasetia ne dia e wo se chew konkran ne do ko face particular judges na me kana me de besi sa judges so omo kotena da mu omo hwahwehwe mu hwe omo anim na omo ko hwese adwuma na omo ko sua ya omo ko ka ho vow so omo ba bedi no eno na omo ye nana sa judges wenum na gem ponche ebua nipa tan no ebi no because ya kan sem asem a sabio abronya tiwei die na chese abronya obedwane afri krom ha wa kan sem yes abeduru wanima utime mentemra na se bebre menya lawyer nti ya na me kan meto me boka miti so a mo nkire me titu atio form ye lawyer mo nkire me say adom boache no na ha ye ti on be kire sabi imprediasa me de minim ni sajaje ne say oja na hwa no akoko biu enti ode ne tum ami aka asem na wie asem tantan sei sabi na wa nti u judge wa kosku akosu say oba be dimra oba be kamra na utu sa na mo wei nti u wie okwache na fie udidi utimi didi ede nipa boni sem ni nyambra sem na ekoso ayemami me nka so obi sabi obi kan kwase asem a mam yeso no so na momade so nya yen sichire nka kire ho sanye yati krom ha Kevin Taylor yensem kansem ye court obi de court e ko pursue ma court man no atemuo na judgment eda no so enti judgment da no so no na otin America no mremu no eda obedru krom ha no the first point security service bia omusa be so ni mu no e was so mo enforce judgment no Kevin Taylor efra America eba NDC aban we at the military play cars near the coffin or tarmac so. At the Noko 2 posh mansion. I want crying. Former vice president, Titi. And when you had in the command could die. And no more court copy appointments. Court at the judges court now. And now Obiananka was a chin airport. I also could have sell no. Command baby that come did feel good. Guided by military people. A bunch soldier for a bonnet home. You read any ass share court on some judges, better not say. Ebe bo judgment na na done sunu guye. Amu boguye na fede wa efiri wa bani krum. No ni namna odi nsem hunu no kan kwase asem. Sebi manu susum na so. NDC aban mu protect no obi a convict no. Ede no ko share baby fidi no krokro no. Ehwe no so eko bo judgment gui. Ejan. One serve not even a second in a police cell. Chema bronya de ne bodwe. Okoto de ne bodwe. Ono de anko yi on de obeka. Musibwe. Me wa list of nkrofo a no wachechi omo. A muni nyina den because ya kaseti amaban. Na sabi amamo yan kasenti ano. Eni na nka de enti ne democracy. De enya mama yanka. Ye nyina nka anu ntum. Na yentra oni ahwe ndisi na mun display na munya de mope na moya mo presa prena na yawie na 4 years abane asan akoto aba sa na ya mun kan se sane bodua na nka wo konfonsem no na nka na ntwie no to no power no so nka o mun nsem enkosi da ben ena ebeye niema nwunwunan sa wo Ghana enkosi da ben ena me ka me ma example say mami one scenario so obi ko kan asem ewo takrade e manana do aban de bullion van kofa no e bankran. What is going on in this country? Okasa okumase meti hey ebi amasema mekan ye target me wie ya na acheme na ye de me ahyekem ade betina ye de me akogina particular court bi won kran. What happened to other judges in Kumasi? What happened to the appeal courts near the Kumasi high courts? Na wo sunyan ade no what happened to them? And then there's ansem ni ntimi ni bi waga ansem way and some kitikiti say aban a we serious when na do adwen be di akiri say bi Donald Trump no mkro mkasa chi omo nko ba bia yeti ha aban a we serious when na do adwen be di akiri me kwachi abronye na ede no wanya de na wanya judge papa hwe apa bi so te ba bi na ede ba ya sa aban ni na de abanti na ya ba na ne afafo ne afra no judge ede nkrofo ne ba ko ba we de nema ni nkofie o ozo ani nkofie akoya as mama 2 months hey say ne exercise powers ye hwe ye o man na ba bia de power na eko no Ghana for 80 Ghana for ehu Ghana for ehwe
Hello FM
Ghana for keeps getting angry by the day and now pompo we are in the social media age entino sabi abaya abrantie bi befa phone yetia we refuse a basic school SSS4 kofa phone insulted president anu amomu free senior high meboa omu ye video edidi president even when Ghana Education Service wanted to suspend them or sack them or whatever the president intervened so omu njawom. This is the president of say oye ba tampa na era Muhammad ye oboni dia na yakoswa hey when you saw a communication expert, no? Say a kind of titles on so a communication expert who can't stand criticism or criticizing Muhammad way. Why is this going to lead us as a country? You can't you know this for catch say and a table na turning into. Say ya share na ya correct systems no. Ya share na ya internet ya niema. Ya share na niema nsesa e wo man mu a. When is it
Hello FM?
Afe bedru baby no obi antimi nkasa. Se me na me kasa misro. Mi se ya don bo ati na kasa osro. And is that how democracy is practiced? And this is the kind of nation we live in. And this is where our country is going. In a time like 2026. So maybe now I'm surprised. Journalists. Media for journalists. Because Mona said the fourth arm of government. And I'm more pressing also. It is based on your speeches.
Of course.
And to say if Momo Kasauto Consochi, now Kasana Kansemnet Yabai, now the Chine Babetwa. Then it means that your human is being attacked. And to say the spot saw a party chairman. No cancer.
Hello, affair.
The fact is that he is mimicking your job as a journalist. He is mimicking
it
your...
It will depend on your kind.
And I make a choice. Journalists, if you are being fair and true, you should be able to also criticize the government as and when you like.
Right.
None the chairman. That's a one kwama na. So a chairman ba o meka bio.
Okay.
Ba also ebe true obeka. Okay, better.
Right.
I feel the whole of Abacasa Ghana for making Biana.
Okay.
So, Subina and this for us, I say no more. In less than 2 years, much 18 people, they come across and say, Yachewa, I said, oh, conquer. I don't know,
right, Chairman,
what happened to the course here?
Right, me know ya, for instance, Baba Mandu, I was here and I said it, say, Baba Mandu, I have Bonia, Bono region, police station on court to her, similar to Peter Sando, but I brought you the enemy. The Okaya, yes, you can be a judge, and for that matter, I want to the main call. Martin, Mr. Watch, please say it as it is, and they will come. You also say something, and the government will come and arrest you. This government, I say what this government is doing is very bad. We both what say, or Nebehi, or a member of the MPP media patriot, power is transient. So people in authority should be circumspect in their utterances. The table will turn one day. Greetings to Chairman Odino Kwapia. Asante Cook, Honorable Michael Amwaku, Asante Regional Secretary, Asante Regional MPP Secretary Hopeful, Shelley Chetua MP, Achuma Wabiaja South, Oyibo Boatin writing, Martin Bia Boatin, Okimakai Martin Diano. Emmanuel Sam to say good evening, Brasame. It's another Monday evening watching you live from Kukusu near the 4 p.m. military barracks. Greetings to Professor Smart Sapon. Krobia.
Mira. You, Omedasipa. Adeba I am one to say, anytime the NPP is in opposition, they certainly becomes angels. And it's very worrisome. In your intro, okay, say, NDC4, a pencil, John Mahama, a pencil, NDC4, and call form Miensa. I can't say Muntia Terreno. Omu Akasai, Emma Yachi Omu, Emma Yaduomu Ekotum. Now, I want to take this opportunity. Now, I'm fan setting the record straight. I am Yasa Chairman Fifi Apie. Very well. Okay, Yasa Mate. Now, dear TNA, there is a difference between Yakasetia Obi. Na ye kasetia obi ye ba ba mi chairman kasa wotia kanyina e bia no wa kasa ma John Mahama e bia o kasetia NDC ni John Mahama but you've not been picked up
one kasentia omo
no me problem say
me afa say one ka bia ma no so so kasetia
okay me kan kasetia as an insult
okay
but one can bia ma NDC ni John Mahama but you've not been picked up or you've not been invited for questioning. Let's set the record straight. When you scandalize the court will protect its image. When you scandalize the court, Abronye, so many occasions, and one level serious allegations against John Dramani Mahama. Menuti Kroma John Mahama now cry at a point. You spoke about 15 minutes. I didn't utter a word. Allow me to speak. No. I mean, don't interfere. I kept quiet and listened to you. Don't worry.
Chairman Fifi.
Oh,
Chairman Fifi. Chairman Fifi. No, listen. Chairman. You are pushing me to off your mic. Chairman Yabutre. Okasai for 15 good minutes. He was here. He never said a word. Intimis Row. Manin can be a troll. You have, your chance of rejoinder. Yeah, can we inquire? Now you can be a not time. No problem.
Matra already so. not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, more than 20 times in opposition and in government. Makachiro said, I am one person. I have never in my entire life endorsed the Abrofokan say culture of impunity. The only option I'm going to say, I have never. Since I'm a Casamandisi, so why not say Crobia Sante, Mr. Buach, Yadamakoba Bibri, some Meme Crobia Sante, my deeper in Biatam, and I'm a Cassatiobi. I will state the facts as it is.
Right.
I said, Mr. Statino, I know that, but truth hurt, no credit, a chat, and Jassambia no Crebiano, one will not be happy. Yeah, Minia, and a medical mount, a lot of examples say, Abronye, Wakasetia. Be on one MPP moi wakaseti ampanyifo bebre wo mu no abronya kaseti ayewura on mampanyin dead in opposition John Dramani Mahama.
I also gotten certain NDC members almost wakaseti or party leadership so
me say tro say sanu obi am pekeo but in this abronya case he scandalized a bench jaja oye emranim ne wo hwonma ne yama no temuafo no Abronye dia edina temka say onye judge oye NDC ni o say oye timamuni eno okofa wig e de opportunity e say oye judge minia and you say freedom of speech and sa esame a whole judge only proper description you don't allow I say on authority say who proof say onye judge. Now, I cover a baby friend of Rego said, yea, and the opportunity, and was why a judge. Hello, you said this, you scandalize the court, and the court, if the court is redeeming its image, what's the John Mahama? John Mahama the control court, since when? And John Mahama control court Ghana. Why? MPP for co-opposition. Nyansa nimudia ahombrasia odo afei no mo hu se omo wasane mo nyina. Mbadwena ni Ghana ha ena journalist Timetro TV.
Hello FM.
Akasaye journalist o Timetro TV. I say now journalism will be under siege. Hello, I feel way ometie. Okay, Sabrina Randiabi.
Why are you inviting him?
Okay, Randiabi. Nibufu ye, our Metro TV, morning show ye, police for, and the Amboka, a journalist. So I can say Tiabai. Well, I need the Ghana. No, ye to Kayana. In the Mibusasa near to Kai. MPP time. A journalist was at Metro TV.
Hello, FM.
Akasaye, almost the police van pickups around the abbey, a certain studio, it was everywhere. It was everywhere. Now you bet more than the internet show. Now people for way. Dr. Baumia, pay your constitutional or your chairman of the police council and the police for you, Omajuma. Now Dr. Baumia is writing letter. Dr. Baumia is writing letter condemning what is happening. At the end of Dr. Baumia here in government. Me say, Anya Shekran Maka Muntietre, Anya Shekran Maka, or Hinba Buama, I will say, Radio Gold, they say, Anya Shekran Maka Captain Smart, Makan Pababro 5. I see MPP Penso, not Fifi, oh, Abam, Fifi, not so ye, MPP Chairman, Sabro Kadi, and they had a gast. Safety the owner over condemn say free speech is under siege. Captain Smart on twice. I can overreact and we're journey. What the Captain Smart is in a court. Say Captain Smart a Casmo Grufi. Certain people for way. Why are you doing this to ye? Who can out the other for cheap political propaganda? And let me patrol say how was a bo after your marking a 70 BM. If a minority leader in Ghana's parliament is describing a judge in this manner, say
Hello, FM.
Or to be passing the law school exams, a minority leader who is also a lawyer, because your teacher may have brought a judge, minority leader, a question possess when you say law school. Hey, Minia, Mamma, you. Na saa nyuma wo ya ye didi agro no enne be wi aso hwenya mi anyadoma no ma yakuta hwirehwire hwe Minia, Kevin Taylor, a man for a say, why your NDC ni, me but recently, letter, a MPP General Secretary, a try our say.
Wait, but your letter, bear.
So, may Kevin Taylor, MPP.
Hello, FM.
That letter was termed a fake one. Every Justin Kudia from point free the MPP. Creation on the social media.
Oh, Tobo, me cousin Yokarobu, me said me, Minya official, a communicate or official response, indicating fake.
Right.
That letter.
I am telling you.
I don't make you say,
I am telling you. Make
have I challenged you? They all can challenge you.
Okay.
So don't so fifi. Me say Makai. Oh,
and me say so ka say we but your mic off.
Who can be one to Ankasa? And young people you go dia.
Hello FM.
Say you be. Tobo. Dia make sure when say Sabre Noa Kevin Taylor started for Pana Jomama e wa ba mu 2012 ba no. Na wo di Jomama tamono. Sabre no de MPP fo hu Ankasa ye Kevin Taylor de o ye nyai. And now table ni 10 year na equity MPP there Kevin Taylor NDC no problem. But minia my trail studio ha on many times akasa say and you Kevin Taylor ye no me krobia mani nye ho me ne NDC ni BCI our program so say I didn't na me kasa de Kevin Taylor ye mani nye ho and I'm saying minia o view nko and I'm view nko said the wadwene kire ho no fa said the meme de kire me no fa. Media must say, let's state the facts without maligning or attacking or insulting any person, be it old or young. Me policy no. We am the mempa. Sure. Ya wahi. And you might tell my brother you know. Now me feel say people for kasa. These people think they are too smart and sharp. Or say, or become kwasi asemwa. Men kasa ya for the one channel. Nampacho obi catch hello FM say onye judge na okofa bibi opportunity so ye judge yanti nipa as imposter obi an question nipa no say o documents bi bia way eh friend say judicial service and who ni modern more and mo pro to ye judge e just why nimuni for quite a long time and they a leader a minority leader in Ghana's parliament your press conference can say such a judge till such a judge on deserve say on no minority leader be respect no. Hey,
hello FM.
Enti mumia kan okre say afanyo marking ene we judge na obi describe in this manner. Will you be happy? Me nya 10 minutes if the kitchen is hot. That be he's just interrupting me. And minia oh jai minia the make can say the American say, Adia enye. She and Mr. Boachi Adam a put on the right, he was spot on. Or say Jama MPP ni NDC ya. Obi a beside cases are a free speech. I want Nabaimu. Obi a minority leader say Obi a ninatam. Ye politics no, yet ye wase. Sasani ya grown do be a day, ye didn't war. Nemum Muntie tre. Minia se muntie tre kasetia Supreme Court. Am I a holy or before court? Am I a jail or them be 2 months? Just 1 month to be a car move a free mono. And yes, inside petition and on penny to me so. And you or more. Them be 2 months. I mean, ya Sabreno said no man penny no or tia by mo. Said no man penny the pa. Na could me to me be a behuna. Na ko jail where you or my bromo could jail. But they were jail 3 months. Them be 2 months. As petition say by OJ or my penny you or and to some penny now pencil. And now me should be Ghana press press freedom index. MPP for mobile bemuna was say. Mufra bemuna atia say. Fifi when you man kai say and tell ye babemu after 1 year 4 months. And the fee and tell ye so be pretend they said you refi.
All right.
And don't try say obey ye bibi as if what you may to genuine say more bem no boni bi anim ho de ekoso no me krobia mani nye ho
de ayin na ekoso wani nye ho
de ekoso amani nye ho ne say say ye be say o ye chairman so ye secretary so ye organizer say nipa no be man kasa ho aye dey ate
okay
Mr. Boy ubuza Mr. Boy ya dum kasa bo say ofri kasa radio so TV so nyene
Hello FM
for questioning. Okay. Mr. T and this Juma, whilst we were in opposition, nobody invited me for questioning. Adia, what do you call me anymore? Minty, min cow.
All right.
Bra, take it or leave it.
Right.
Adia, what do you call me anymore? Say, they said the Abronia Eke, yeah, the Abronia Kujina court to say, and if I know who's a papa when you judge, prove Abra, you judge.
You don't know the evidence or no Abronia when you don't go into the substantive matter.
Mamma, 1 minute. Fifi. Get this right and can't be other. Bail. And yet, wo accused you know, all right.
Hello, FM.
Say you more bail. And you're all right. Tell me. I had tell me, Obitibuko court. I could pay bail for man.
All right.
I had the discretion of the sitting judge.
It is not the discretion.
Oh, there be. Me say, oh, we are you only coming. Oh, a rebata. So allow him.
How many times? And Obiako court to say Okope Bela, young famano. And your constitutional right, but it's the discretion of the judge. Judge didn't say, Abronye, what Asem Bakopeno, or money bail who bem you, or quite the Okan. Reason to a judge and say, young Fanon Tukukum, Copos of Yasam say. First one,
is that reasonable? Because your provision in this country say, and Nyabotre, and our criminal code say, Ubikra Tomona. Even in instances of murder, yetimi de ukọ na yamau bail say with sureties. Say Mr. Wache, wone Kenneth Obey, muna mudi ejidemo amasami bi. Bail a edani tisu ni. Say mreno so no mine rehwe na ye hu na mo ne baba beji na free mo. So is it not reasonable say?
What me say?
No nyabotre enkomo. What charge nipa no? What money bill kufi oba court? You did asem you need bubo na ordinary concern one man. Then of the finality of the matter.
Per the description of the judge, you know. Obey me, I'm my reason. Be say any to me, my baby. And also,
me say, ye womra, and a sebi, ye war common sense. And ye war, and ye ma budibeka say rationality. Say, watumra, what my brain. One, ebia for our passport, bra. Uni passport, I want to mean to coin. Ebia yama bill. For nipa mi no be the age na mumau. Ye reshow ni ye huwa ye kofasa ni pano. Is it not enough ground say obeti mama ni pani bill say kofi na bedi wasem wo court. Say no ye 1 month na ka wo si o kwasha ban kukum 1 month e ka wiya.
Same me pacho team.
Me
see from the American say. I still stand by that. My lawyer be in front of control. Judge be on who say. And you know assembly wa or lawyers bit make a bail amount bear 5 times. What we are already so called higher.
Just you see the discretion, yes. But what I'm saying is discretion now judges in the exercise. They exercise it not in a capricious and a malicious way. Nyabutre. Judge be assembled the nim. Judge be assembled the nimna wo bobo hua. Or the common sense to him, or the rationality to him.
Me say, Judge no reason tia. Or the abronye ekotum say you can see it as capricious. Whatever you want to see it.
I am not saying,
but I am telling you. What I read in the ruling of the judge and say, or say, Ojainwa, Basa Kwakoye Bim. It says Wakoye Baku, Wakoye Mienu, on the same issue. I mean, the number. Obano man bail, Officer Ojani Bimwa. Now, when him, the Biamabo Fidus of Casadia Manager and Marahona say, or a lower court judge, Meboa.
Into a Mofanko higher court.
Man, people for filing. And the court appear a high court. Right. Let's wait and see. But don't bring John Mahama in this.
But that's
it. Yes, you are just hitting the rock.
Go. Good evening to you, Akins, king of taxi drivers. So the NDC should not. The NDC should know that Ghana is not for them. They should stop attacking the MPP members. Ochia, Deputy Secretary, Lawyer Tricky, Ochia Santiman Cook, Ochia Usu Bempa, Ochia Francois, Ashanti Regional MPP Secretary Hopeful. And Fuseni Salih Fuseni is a fact. The MPP started the insults first. Piaga say or Asante Achim or Kyoso or Achima Safo in the eastern region. And a flesh chewa mokonosi JDM is turning Ghana into a George Orwell animal farm. These unnecessary arrests of opposition members should have a second look, and it's unfortunate. Now, Yamicha is listening to us live from New York in the US of A. Now, Chairman Fifi, about to be about 2 minutes. Now, for your proceeding to the next issue.
Did come up as a service have been pretty as a Munti training in Uganda. Munti, what did they do? They Supreme Court Chief Justice to the extent of a sitting Chief Justice. That is what they did. Repeat Chief Justice, no, your by Georgina Wood. Na Sabisami be 2 console yechi. Na Caso be repobia. And no crowd the one waka crown him remno a criminal, and I'm a boy. And ya criminal.
A criminal.
O call crime more debi almost intent.
Ain't you any more call jail?
That's your sentence you to jail. You found a president giving them presidential pardon. Pardon, not just say. There's nothing on them. It just say they did that crime.
Your mouth pardon your conviction stance. It does not wash away. Say
the presidential pardon.
For what I know, say a pardon wa. Emma the rest of your sentence. Huh?
Amnesty. Any of the mawa. O sentence in through. So now pardon there. Me as far as just on church anyway. Me fair Kevin Taylor, one can send Tiana Nagufuado. Any man sentence no. Nanado there's no dinner time my yakra me and fano. Also Kasatia a judge, a justice of the Supreme Court. No, the dinner time can't fortune. He took these NDC people to sneak him back door, put him in suits, and take him to a same court, get judges, their NDC judges, to clear him of his You are telling us to say, Obi Kasetia judge there. I was here so. I don't know if tell a mama and 7 sentence. Oba betanya atrum sem and na ba bekatre. Randy Abeno a journalist pa. Political colors. Nene nema no ye war incident next year we all condemned it. Say journalist or in the show so anaso bi o ye ni show. Would the police for invade the hall there? It is wrong and it is wrong every day.
Thank you.
Until we all condemned it. But what we are saying here is my biggest issue is
for purposes of education.
Okay.
Article 72, 1992 Constitution. Or say a president can remit a penalty, shorten your sentence, or offer an outright release. It frees you from serving the remainder of your time in prison. Your conviction remains, even with a free pardon. The legal record of your trial and conviction persists. End of story. Article 72.
Pardon
presidential pardon.
Matisa Bakubu or president the Mawa
can say on my bonting because notwithstanding the presidential pardon, conviction will stand in his name. And he will go to court and fight his conviction.
Why would you come and compare Muntie 3 case, which was criminal, to Abranya Samoka? Mema Sama Makina is simple. Sami be crime go or we yana yemeni pani bela. Then we know say I'm robber.
In your other country, in the US, in your other country, a hono almost say a presidential pardon may restore you to your liberty or your previous rights. But that's US of A, not Ghana.
Thank you.
Don't confuse yourself.
There's a jurisdiction. Jurisdiction Thank
you.
Masama mekani say, Abranya sama okanya say, Papa no nji ni so aye judge no. It doesn't Abranya nku ni po on committee meda. Abranya enkwaya armed robbery. Enum po yetimi ma bail. Na Asamuel Kase, Mijana Bako Kebio, a judge who prejudicially what drink Nipana Abrabos for the next 2 weeks. Amano. Then you are like a god.
Chairman, may I ask for your
Why would you say somewhere and say, me money Bela, Obako can be? How? Why would you even think that? I didn't think
for me.
And you sit here and you think you should justify that?
For me.
Opia am robbery. Press your money Bela, Yakasa Yama Bela, Obako am robbery nipio, intimate money bill. You see, there are instances I typically say, Judge, cast on my bill. A business sometimes official or jail now qua. Evidence no mudi case, no bet me tamper with it. I say case. What you say, thank you. But when in such a scenario, not judge in main career or be an anokaze, say me money bela or bekwa can bill.
Anyway,
is that justice?
Nobody come and bail. I'm not the same thing. And
look at that. And my question is, Argentina
fantastic Wilberforce is back again or say the politics of insult didn't start today. It started with Kennedy Japan, the MPP when they were in opposition during the presidency of John Evans Atamil. So we are going back and forth into Yorka, the media, Captain Smart, Bongo ideas, blah 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 blah. So the question I'm also asking is, time Benny Benias or mine? Nah, you me. Akasa in the boundary. Then koye say Samanyo Kobi Oswa, obetimi bitumi na oho no. The opponent fan who this because Okwachi obi oswedu. Now they no kon cry. Me dey ntomaso. You understand? How many people VIP?
Commander, can't you send this artist before second day Japan, but now Kofi you are no Kasa.
You need MPP, or only the no kind, and I'm loyal. Be anti, but your brand is not brand people. You see, any of parties, and this MPP, your uncophobia. Omokasa nye omoni denti omokasa nye obekasa na traso ni achinu aye hero dachi dia ni afana ye hu bi in the previous you know
involve me
but this subai no is commander me bana wako Martin Biaboate say which political party do practices politics of insult in this country more than the NDC? Some of them are even ministers of state. Emmanuel Ifa Poku Gordon say look at the day. Okay, look one day the NDC will create a fight in Ghana because of choice of words. They are trying to create the choice of words of the NDC will create a fight in Ghana. Jataba Sampene say NDC chairman it you are your court no say one can man for some cases and listening to live at the same time. May God richly bless Ghana. Yes, I'm God bless Ghana, but
and that's why MPP that is the commander.
Young bread and butter issues. They say Ghana has successfully completed the IMF bailout program. Now you are transitioning to policy coordination instrument. Commander, policy coordination, what you say? They say I know IMF no. A school ya free school num. Enti a school na teacher for ntimi ntwa to aba bio. Na emom ya kwagina school na edan na chi. Ena bibi ebeye bia ya sabusa school ni se. Monsa amoaye. Na monhwe so na enye ni. Enti akwaye kwasi kwonso na ogina nkwantia. Sa na akwaye na government Minister for State for Government Communications, fellas. Ofosuku ache all kasa no tiensem wo kan ye. Was say program no dey ya concluding successfully. Na the entire year hu afiri mo since the end of 2024 but the beginning of 2025 and say niema ekoyi. Nyamedom so inflation has reduced significantly. They say oh kota dia niema ebo no enkwashe said the kaneno net ye. The city has strengthened markedly. Say nyamedom so ye city no agina na so kama. Public debt as a share of GDP has declined sharply. Ye ka ye de aman ahodo no. So ati abafem na no krese so ati abafem ampa. Is it not because of the CD no akofem no nti na ama ase e ka no kofem ana kana
or say public debt as a share of GDP. Enti ye ka ye de no ye de to sika ye nya na afimu ni nyina ho a e na o ka se ho no abrase
meto ase.
Right.
Economic growth has rebounded strongly. Nature's economy no economy. Oye. Gross international reserves has risen to an all-time high. Gross international reserves. Just sika ikonya na abo amanone. Na yedi besie sada achi bibi ni a yede aboye ho bra no. Nyame dom so ekosoro a akuduru about 14.5 billion US dollars by February 2026. 6 months of import and Ghana's sovereign credit ratings have improved from restricted default. Na kane no yewo junk status. They say nyame dum so yaba B positive. Enti eye. Ensem no nyina ede. Ensem no mu ode pa, but the question is it reflecting in our pockets? Sana etia ana
eno ye baako.
Sa ena say Ghana ni bia wonam street no so no. Eho to no say de ye kire yi ana. But then abrofo me hunu say yetimi move from one status to the other. Are we going to be able to sustain it? And yama yabubo dini ya ofre so fosu kwa cha kan fe ye betimi a sustain because yatibi do emre bi ebinum be ka kire say we will never go to IMF no matter what, if the heavens
that was
to
political talk.
Any boss me ansa kra na e ko
ene henya
ye bi be ka kire say ye nye haircut bia ye hunu ya na ya cut hair no kra me ya cut hair na ka
na I am sakura ibi
Mr. kra nye ya cut hair na wutinu aka enti
oh my
the yadru no the empanimfo akire say yadru no and yes so much reflective in our pockets there, but at least so ma kan sa o ma no animu abanyam kakra within the international community ye mom pa yes e betimi sustaining this for some time. Other than that, the IMF no ye besa yako because when your first time yakwa
17 times
yakwa aba 17 we kura
from 1966
nti say ya hweye na sa de ye kan si yanyan ya momo de ne an sustain ne ye dia e kura ye free mu no because asem no said you see canon school no de wa free by school dan echi ho no kura wa ko gina na school no asase so na gina enti school no eda so a otumi kakra wo so yesi ye no mo bedi enkita ho
o say ye ni omo into a non-financial policy coordination instrument PCI
policy bia ye be formulate no omo be coordinate amai
omo ka ho bi
e be duru ba bi no ahwe advice ye be ba ne say coordination no e coordinate mo no amfa yi timon sa amra me hye ase na mon sa me start school bi
well more of the times I acquire IMF nya IMF for na ye ahwe ye ho so yi nti ahwe ye ho so ye dia we can't blame the IMF.
Na commander wujina chire na all coordinate wo a woni usu full control sa na emom so oti dan mu no na ehwe wo so e no ma bail out e no ma haircut dia eno de ye wo no na ne nsada wo so enti we ya yesi ya free mu no a ye ni age no ye hwe ne yi because a free next year ko 2027 ya fe ne ye be start etu ya foreign debt a free next year ko 2027 no 2026 afeni ebe start here foreign debt afeni ebe hwesi yesi de no hoade apa nkasa na se na ya artificial afeni ebe hunu ye strength ankasa afeni ebe hu kwan ebe fa so ebe nya sika to koko etua koko akuafoka afeni ebe hunu niema ne bebre ye be hu mu ye pass atofo si ebe nya sika tua adwuma efoka na wonya ebe duru ba ebe no so nya sika tua adwuma efoka wa na asa de America ebe ko IMF fo ha ko bunko to jesa mesramo moma misika na mfa nkotua madwuma yefo ka na emu ya ayede ebe duru ho no nyo obi na be ka sesa ko IMF na wa hwe ya wa na America enti de yenyan yi a ene ye de ebo ye hun samrani se etesa eye but ye hwe se nyame be
boy reading from a statement by Felix Fosukwachio say the non-bailout technical assistance policy coordination will complement government efforts to achieve investment grade ratings. And it's PCI, no money World Bank for no, money IMF for no, beka bom na omadi omaye adwuma se ne be ya IMF foreign chair ne directions on the bema no ebema ye investment grade ratings no akosoro ne se na wo kan se ne o junk is about be positive. So the IMF is to guide us from now till ibedu baby a yan ebeka se obi ye ni ma ye nyam economically, internationally, and investment wise.
The commander media medase the American say nyame me nyina nkwatenten ne yentena se anya hwe kura for the next 3 years ne yemfie ani hwe ne yenhunu se betimi agina ye na so after moving out of IMF ne betimi agina ye na so 2 3 or 4 years ya ye nyina be se yentimi so a ye nyina be hu medase
Krobia
Mira
IMF program Ghana out.
Yes,
but not really out. If you say any more non-financial policy coordination instrument, PCI.
We are out entirely.
Oh, the American want it.
Was it not fully out? We are out. The PCI itself, no, I say the PCI provides technical assistance and capacity.
So if you are out, why are they providing you with technical assistance?
Oh, Mbacho, if we are also not out, but
asema me kan want or say T or say the non-financial. Not just say you know omo da so wo na this time enye sika ne yakwaje adwene
na be unti Mbacho say bisia na yakwaje ntini yesi yakọ IMF enye technical assistant na enti for IMF the MPP for the yakoduru ye NDC abay nyame adom ya frim ya ko for PCI say yes say ye bia ye de be ye no omo kan statement na o say PCI no aside provided technical assistance and capacity development no it also lower borrowing cost ekwaya ye fa so ekobro mesiano ni nyina no PCI no guide o hu se do be
say wankasa wakwa you are back into the center where I say mpacha uti wakofa obi a ona oyo bodyguard but me catch was offer how beto amonem fa. So the IMF now will be coordinating with you to ensure say enema bi a oye ya akoje busia no once I go back to that level so you are not completely out of them.
No problem, but so them say PCI no we can decide even to abrogate it today and also be any way but what I say but the American say good. And now can say
Obi Akran for you in the first place. One now
good. And now can say said you beat me as
Hello FM.
And they inflation free 5 and about do 3. And I'm making baby say 2.5 baby say 2. And economy no ye fan a junk status MPP for Kono. Under the leadership of Dr. Baumia, as the chair for economic management team, FIFIMO, and the years where the economic risk kid, ne should be new year.
External forces also.
Yeah, external forces by the ideas were who young kind of silent kids.
Hello,
Mr. Yadom. Ojaya Bola, economy and a bola. Bola junk. Now the what the gun economy, yes, and what the IMF almost the sudden turnaround on Cromun Tiasia. Okay, I'm saying, oh, okay, I'm saying, Yura at to force America. Any investors be a QCI. And Omubusan say, yes, so is it cosmetic? I had a bit my last day. Was it yes? And your cosmetic. But the prudent economic management, your war, anyhow, your friend is saying, wasteful expenditures everywhere, like the National Cathedral, the Kenke Party in San Yumanina, ye free hono, Abama ye bitina ye, fiscal discipline, and ye trim po, and ye empaibo. Baby, Ghana dri anya shekrano and they would do some point in you maybe ya fa do the baby inflation could do 54 MPP for the mayonnaise 24 and the abattery a baby crash abatu ye no credit free Kenya dollar MPP for some 14.6 yan fa sa 14.6 and 11 akaka for say 11 point something and 12 and the petrol you have found 17 and they 14 13 me boy aban cross and susum ayi for 20 bi kra ban na akusin afa okaze Okay, sir. The Kai diesel so 2 cedis. And obey petrol 0.6. A buyer say, Nakaya bear just 1 month price window mupe and no. Baba say, extended. Say, Timam 4, Yanya to 4, Yahuba day. Ebehi high. When you know, yes, say, Yapa, a binder day ba.
Hello, FM.
I sabe, one of Mr. Boachi Adam, a receive question say, is it reflecting? I reflected because Pababia, Yatun your Makodri. Say, yeah, MPP for no Musabria. Imagine Seka, inflation drew say. Some people for no Batum Sena. Imagine Seka dollar a drew say, and Kafua no Kadru say. And then Anya Shekrano, Obia phone tuma, and the probably honest people because say there has been a price stability. There has been a stability of some commodities and cement, MPP time. Now you want
Hello FM
and 85. Has there not been stability? Milk, now you say, and the milk I say. Say Anya Shukrayente Swa for almost a year or a year and a half. Almost Okujuma milk. Say not on nicely, I nicely.
Okay.
Say Yanteswa Anwa. Now you're 60, says 50, okay. And number 4.5. As my making in a yadia, who Jomua, a year, and what homo be a day.
Okay.
And to the American say,
not fancy form.
Remember, I just 50 crown mete. And to the American say, Anya Shea Crown, San your way, and a Becca just say, a true reflection. And university phone crown where level 100 room co school, a bunch of Chomoka, but I buy this or more admission win, I buy them all manner, answer yes. Anya Shekrano and the relief kakra.
Hello, FM.
Our phobia, and then your money may be empty. I buy, as you say, I buy yen and seki, but that's all it's on the panel. Naka yen, what way? I buy be a trimupo, Titri Rajoma Trimupon say, Yam my Ghana, yen Yahobatoye. Na yanya asundue na yanya trauma mu. And your successes we on. In as much as we are celebrating our successes, no. Your major headache can say dear Mr. Boatika, there must be
a reflection on the ground.
Yeah, say I buy 4 years security services first time in our history. Young friend for 40,000. Me pay bonus say and can be rich akrano. I buy 14 20 a day. I come home. When my
crobias for
be an wo fasibia. When ya onya adwuma bi nya no. Anya sekra bi no akova no.
Hello FM.
Teachers are about to offer 14,700. About the about move for 10,000 count. About move 15,000 count. Mimi trim po as this communicator. Menya ka fifi wo fase fo a.
Ba wonya finance minister.
Ana me se ti o man kasa me na me koye na chana pa me se me trim po. Me menya ka chana ka fifi wo fase fo a. Fifi antimi afo man wura ba bia no. Can this time ye do me nyina.
Medasi pa. Nyami Shao. Good evening from Afon Kwanta. O say good evening from Afon Kwanta. NDC members and President John Mahama. They talk they should give us a break. Or see Ochiane retabons of retabons fashion. Say what Amakum Drum. Na ye twaso na ye call ye chairman Fifi Hono. Upon Louise, CJ Louise. Good evening, Commander from the grassroots commander. Or see Ochiapane Onina, especially in Akobia. Or see we in Ghana we are grateful to John Mahama for so far. For how far he has brought Ghana. Now, or say John Mahama bear wonders for Ghana. And a flesh chasing, if Ghana has nothing to do with the IMF, for now, why should they straighten our policies? Kufiko, now so Ujira in Quentia, and or the and so or the Asoso. Chairman
Sammy B, hello FM, be that. Do so as do my son, condition classing. 2 hours, a show I shame wa. Obi or Facebook be who say the people who are sa. A show I shame but for God and country. For God and country to yourself.
Hello FM.
Yaki can bro focus yes inflation 2% way say. Na come the ordinary Ghanaian not na yente. Na ye can indicators 2019 fastest growing country in the world na Ghana. 2018 by 2019. Their indicators na ye ni bi. Anana yanka
ene kodwom na ko bisa say sabio inflation ete say wodwom eno ne ye kan the true IMF the true economy no ene kan wasem school fee di na agu free SHS kokore now I was say parents are virtually paying fees say no artificially my massage dollar ene contractors besi na yentu obiaka contractors yentu amuka mafa contractor ba ku mienu atu omuka na mudi dwamanu za motuaka contractors ka enti ati Ghana na team no country na team no bibia aba slow mwanya sika makoton gold aboka yetia Bank of Ghana so aboka yetia uya no abeka inflation akire yate the order na buro no enne sabi o 3 million ponya ni permanent osu onyene no ho obeka Ghana for ho atom behwe dum so ayedem yete heat air condition usami bi uhu ho te no eno ne economy papa na yetim no ana meboa sabi minu akro bi atwe NDC for mo hwe na mo mpa bibi nya no na minu ano no kwam de no enso adwuma into abetia mu kikam owia okosu kom
fair to him
economy ni koye me se minu ano no kro bi minu ano no minim de America kwam de minu ano mo mpa bibi ma no na munyai se musore a na IMF na mu gusuro na mpanyimfo no mu Chase Kennedy mo anaju se manya sika niama wo Ghana for nurses
IMF sika do edenchi
nurses portal mu bie any 2 minutes portal no ukuko enye ye crowd the John portal mo the nurses ni teachers
na nurses say anwe ya for 6,500
and na me chose over 60,000 nurses gufie agenda 111 thank you portal ne bia me say 2 minutes ama and almost close to here agenda 111 gu ho
e bia mo bia nipa
don ko do ma hinkro do ma hene ka kira me say Mr.
wo mo say 6,000 plus
do ma hene ka kira wo say o hia market na market dey na do CB man na agenda 111 ne hia no mo maye egu hot all over the country e be 90% complete so why we are nka na sisi ubetimi afọ onam o ka te so de say e be 24-hour night market anaju 2 AM yankonkoto momani anase yankoto de ni yankoto odwoma homachi 2 priorities na NDC for setting
nyabotre
na me ka to say
nyabotre wo kwa abuche wo night market nti omo ye no mo ye ni year is a plus or
ma me ka sabuchiro even in the advanced economies, go to America now. Walmart about to have an open.
Okay.
But
their market that run 24 hours.
And I'm just saying, I don't know their way. Go to Broadway, no near the streets, and I'm 24 and I know how many shops are open 24 hours. You're gonna do so when you're there 24 hours. And two cost market in see a Sofia, a Muntaka Sroha, Sumnimua. Now I be in 24 hours, Nana, you two. Now me makoto body o hana se krobia akoto manchi ene momoni na wo du ni aba ba akoto so nko divia hospital ni si obe wie na nurses no afọ makogum no we be portal 2 minutes e de ba be confusion ba ka bro fa se IMF o de amonyere mo sa na e ba ya ye kan IMF ni bro fa kese na eti ani na Ghana fo ato eti aye no me se ye ba ye
mo ba ye
ye kika bro fa kese sa ye ni ti no ma to eti aye ndu do amonyere mo ka bro fa kese
na
me ka to SHS egu parents are paying now you see when you live on cloud 9 what a cloud 9 na hu ya oye na before manu be si no amencha mi rather ne opata na otie senior pato edmoko board and this if one cabro for sa economy no ye nyina na atim dum so ye nyina na atim yete ha ye tim fifreti ye nyina na atim crop ya to ya kom dini minim bottom crop ya kom mini anu minim bottom
fifi jaisa
me say minim bottom enti mon kan TikTok minister so nhwe no bre.
All right. Fancy Chairman Fifi Mensa, Bantman MPP Chairman, no Casa Earlier on Nana Krobia Sante, or your broadcast journalist, a member of the NDC communications team. Mr. Yadon Boachi, education is political analyst. Pacho Babia will be out here to maybe more mobile live on Facebook. More send a test. Yadamunina say, Yanni Somunina. My chief Samson Kwame Nyamiche, general manager Hello FM regular host Bohobio. DJ Magdune, Kenneth Obey, Emswebo Michidon Kwaku Owusu Adremile Professeur de Français du Afrique. Kwaku, merci beaucoup. Merci Ademe. Emmanuel Kwabena wa brother man. Santima Koka, chairman of the Nukwa, incoming regional chairman of the MPP. Mianka Samadia in Ayura, Boache Jaco Torino, Onosunyango Poya, Boyafanakunya Fefe, as the national chairman of the NPP. Mami Chairman Maxi Bekwaran about here, Cardilla.
Now, my party, because Republic versus Kwame Bafwa Bronye, Republic versus NPP party. Kwame Bronye, all right, any party said me and I walk on court